Buongiorno and welcome to 𝕼𝕒𝕤𝕪, which I've been waiting for like an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours to try and get on here, and would you believe it, I've completely missed the races I wanted to sign up to, so perfect. And here's the thing, there's a WEC experience here at Le Mans, and every time I've touched this, it's gone to utter crap. Seriously, it's been so bad. And this is a note of, is it? Yeah, this is intermediate as well, so. Thing is, if I sign up to this for the GT3s, yeah, I'd be expected to qualify first and finish first, and it's just, it's not doable. I'm just throwing it away, unfortunately. There's the prototype fixed at Bahrain, but I've attempted this, and for some reason I have zero pace. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll do a little bit of practice in the LMP, and if I can at least get up to pace, where I need to be like P1 kind of pace, then I'll do it. Failing that, it's a big no. Hope everyone's alright. I haven't got the live chat on quite yet. Welcome in to those that are joining us on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing alright. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. And we'll get into it without further ado. It's either me talking there or somebody else is actually in the live chat. I wouldn't be alone. We do have people in the live chat. I apologise for completely missing your comments and statements. So yeah, it looks like LMP2. You got to be kidding me. I'll try this out, right? If I don't see that I've got the pace, take this. I look like a right dick. If I don't see I've got the pace, then we'll just wait for the GT3. So we've got in here. We've got brother, Dankeschön, my friend, and wie heißt du? Hey, Ritual Rory Horse in the house. Welcome in, brother. Welcome into the 8 people currently watching over on the YouTube side of things. Thank you ever so much for your time, patience, and the rest of it. So I've got some legends in with Broder and Rory. Mr. Hypercar himself. Junior sleeps again. I know, right? Show me what you got. I want to see what you've got. Hey, bros, and Chris, the Pipisic. I forgot Polish there for a second. Jesus Christ. Jesh joining us, my friend, and hoping you're well, bro. Hello to you. Hello to Leon. You streaming every day now. Good job, mate. Keep up the hard work. Says the kilt-wearing guy. Appreciate you, Del. Hoping life's well for you, brother. I keep seeing and popping into your FRL racing, which I'm enjoying watching you do, in all honesty. Not a complete waste of time. I don't know if you've watched it back, but I was telling the commentator about you blocking me about 5 years ago, and that I'm not fully over it, so yeah, trying to get a somewhat schedule up there. I mean, we're gonna have to build a community, right? Everything's been through iRacing, iRacing or ACC, so the only way of building a community with LMU is to be on LMU, and the only way I'm gonna find some pace on LMU is to, I say, stick to one car and grind it out, and here I am in an LMP2 car at Bahrain, that I can, you know, we've been GT3 racing all week. Okay, so this time around, right, last race I was here, I was actually recording. So I'm gonna say that had something to do with slowing my lap times up, but I was like a second or two constantly off the pace. No ABS on this car, so don't flame me too much. It's not something I've been doing all week, like everybody else that'll be in this lobby is, or have. I am not Daniel Leclerc, so I am not Mr. LMP2. These are tricky beasts. Although I didn't lock the car up there, so. But brother, how are you, my friend? Brembo. Is it practice? Yeah, I jumped in to see if I'm gonna completely screw my driver rating up by joining. See if I can be somewhere near the pace, we'll do the race. It's practice. I ain't practicing for anything. Just daily racing at the minute. But yeah, the last race I saw you at was 𝕼𝕒𝕪. And obviously you and Bruce taking the piss a little bit with pretending that you're really slow and not in the pro class. Yeah, okay, buddy. There we go. let's see what we can do. It's the first lap, they've got cold tyres, cold brakes. Thanks. Hope you're well. I'm okay, buddy. I was trying to get on earlier on. The stream was set for like 10 o'clock. But yeah, powers that be, it was out of my hands. So I should have been streaming for 2 hours already, but it's one of those things. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We've got brand new dailies on 𝕼𝕒𝕬𝕖. I can't wait to see what tracks they are. Hopefully Briz will come in at some point and I'll be able to point me in the right direction of what the dailies are, because they're hardly ever up. Thank you. I don't find out until late, so if anyone could actually tell me what the dailies are for tomorrow, I'd very much appreciate it. But yeah, I'm not racing at the minute, I'm not competitively anyway. I was asked to do a commentating gig the other day for FRL. It was by Briz, so whether that's the powers that be or not, I doubt it, but for some tier 2 race, but yeah, look, we're 2 seconds off the pace here. Well, let's stop track. Yeah, 2 seconds. This could go to hell, this race, unfortunately. Mind you, I guarantee I've got a second just in turn 1 up there, because I've already half a second up and I brake way too early. Rhonda, how are you, my friend? I don't see you too much on the streams. I imagine you're very busy, or... This should put us under like a second, I think. Thank you for subscribing! Hey! More legends, that is Asherman. Asherman 63. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate the support. You guys have been really, really kind when it comes to all of you. Hey! Thank you. Bloody notification, man. Why? Fucking useless. Thank you, Ashman. Appreciate it. Thank you to the Porsche eventually. Not bad, Missy. Today in the morning was again for a check-in. I just remembered, yeah, we're not too well at the minute, are we? Thank you, Asherman, for subscribing as well. And Brad, I hope it all went okay with the checkup, bro. So we are way off pace on these LMPs. I'm struggling to bloody brake here. It's a risk to jump into this series. I don't think I've got long. It starts in 3 minutes, so I'm going to sign up. Or we wait for the spa races, which really we should. Kind of waiting for that one to open up, 33 minutes. But can we get through this one in the time frame and get that open? Minutes, and that one's there, so it's like a 20-minute race, 8-minute qualifying. Yeah, it's going to be tight to make it, man. I think we stick to what we know. With this, I want test out some cars anyway. We'll have a chill session while we're waiting for this to open up, because I want to test out the Corvette, because I know it's quick. Am I in the right one? I know it's quick. It's just getting it to be quick. I don't want an operation, so I have to pay. Right, okay. You've got to smoke some interesting stuff, right? That might help. Which I'm not condoning, by the way, YouTube. But yeah, kind of medically proven. I do hope it goes all right for you. Obviously, you've always been very kind to us, brother. You've always been you know, nice on the channel, respectful, if you will. I don't know if that's a German thing or what, but you know, you always have a home here on the JR channel, my friend. And just so you know, genuinely, you have people that here that care. Is there a setup here? No setups found. Is there a coach? I can put that on again. Right, there is setups here. It's Coach Dave though, so I don't know. We can try it. It's gonna be better than the one I'm going to run, right? You'd think. What are they doing with the brake bias? So 4852, so it is back. And it's more rearward braking. Interesting. Alright, let's try it. Frying pans, that's our ducks and... Oh, shit. I guess we're not going to learn too much here because it looks like a damp track, right? And we haven't got wet tyres on it, I think. Wish there was a click you could do for all of them, right? Wonder if that's it. It's wet, so I imagine this needs to come up a little bit. Oh, that was interesting. Wonder if we keep it in second, it stops it from spinning up. But I want to try this out at Spa to try and get quicker. We did our best time at the minute is a 2:19. Is it a 9 or an 8? It was one of those. LNP to you. Alright. This might be instant death. Just kind of open it, Guitar. Oops. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping it'd be dry, so we'll figure this out. I want a dry track to have a good shot at doing this, good shot at getting in. But this is the one we're going to sign up for anyway. We're going to sign up for that one, but I want a dry track. Again, if you've got LMU, you're welcome to come on. I'm in the Discord as well. It's Corvette time. Pretty chilled at the minute. But thank you, everybody, for jumping in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everyone that's left a like on the stream. Even if you just sat there lurking, like a weird e-sporter, you know who you are. Alright. So I was told off a very valid source that this car... I know it's twitchy because when we go into not no name, the one after it, the left-hander, this car just 360s on me on the brakes. I'm kind of wondering what the deal is of it, whether I can actually get that down. Now I've had a look at that CDA setup, I'm wondering if they're doing the right thing with the brake balance, which was at 48, right? Come on. Let's try it. The aim of this is to do 19s. That's the track conditions. High grip. So, you know, there's a good chance. We do a poll up to you guys whether we do the beginner or we do the intermediate. I prefer to do the intermediate just because it gives a good opportunity to work on driver rank and stuff. I'm hoping that brake balance has sorted out the issues into the quick left-hander, because that's the one where it switches around for me. Everywhere else it's somewhat savable, right? See what it's like on top end as well. This has got so much more of a pointy front end than the BMW has. I could just get... This is it, by the way. That's the corner that I'm on about. With this car, for some reason, it wants to come around. Now, I'm wondering if that's a brake balance thing, or I just need to be more straight on the wheel as I'm entering it. It's probably a me thing. Please keep in mind, I am brand new to LMU. I'm just a baby of 2 weeks. Yeah, the front end of this thing will get us out of a lot of trouble. Let's sort the... second gap to grab me. I've got plenty of time. Alright. Smash the like button, brother. Danke, my friend. I'm wondering if turn 1 is second gear in this car. That's my thought process at the minute. And then going on to that intermediate race, why won't it turn? Going down to the intermediate race, will it be any good in the rain? Thank you. Right, I'm having trouble with we heist do. Something like that, right? You get the gist of it. I'm sure I'm saying it perfectly, it's just my accent. Just gets lost in translation. Right, this is the card I'm struggling with. So yeah, if I'm braking straight, we're absolutely fine. That wasn't me thing. Definitely could lower the TC, I think. I hope this person's on a lap. Oh, thank you! It's weird, man. There's like 2 people that have got pulling out the way and not impeded the lap. So I'm not used to it. I can brake so much later in this thing. Du hast mich gefragt. I think I've got my Rammstein t-shirt to put on shortly. I lifted, but completely made the corner fine, so. Right, let's try and put a valid lap in. Okay, I already messed it up. The most weird places, right? Can you let me through? No. Whoa, you know. Demon King! You just become a member? No way! That's super kind of you, Demon. Thank you for nearly giving me a fucking heart attack, by the way, there. The notification is way too loud. I keep saying this every time. But Demon, welcome, bro. It's nice to see you. It's been a little while. Obviously, Newcastle aren't doing too bad. But I can't give you too much shit for that. Back on the normal things, I hope you're doing alright. I know for a fact that, where are you going? Sorry, I'm dealing with these idiots. Demon, thank you for becoming a member of the channel, bro. Supporting. Gonna let this La Pasta. Cheers, Demon. What's happening in your world, brother? Hopefully you're doing a little bit better, and obviously you and the missus are going alright. And again, thank you for becoming a member, man. It's super kind. None of you have to. None of you are obviously forced to do it. It scares the life out of me, man. Never fails to entertain. I'm glad you're getting a kick out of it. It scares the shit out of me every time a notification comes up. I still managed to get a lap in. Between the heart attack and that bloody first sequence of corners, we're signed up, we're about to go e-sporting, if you will, on the very new and shiny Le Mans Ultimate. But yeah, thank you my friend. Fuck me. Demon King with the 10-10 super chat. Demon, you've been far too kind, buddy. I'm managing, bud. We're all good, but thanks for asking. Demon, oh shit. Demon, too kind, buddy. Dude, just you being here is and commenting and give us an update of how we're getting on. It's more than enough, so I want to extend a thank you to you, dude. Again, super kind of you. You become a member and super chatted. I'm glad you're doing alright. I know when you say you're managing, you're probably much like myself, and you're probably not doing alright, but you're just getting on with it. And I can understand. And if it wasn't for fucking no, you'd have none at all, you would. Seriously, Demon, you're the most unluckiest person come across. I'm just gonna cut this up in a second. I'm surrounded. It's a lobby craziness. Well, thank you, Demon. Legendary Demon King. The super. Yeah, again, you didn't need to, and every time any of you do something like that, it baffles me. You should save your money and go spend it on somebody worthwhile, man. A streamer that's probably is going to entertain you, if you will. I was gonna say, I'm glad we're on a different game, but there's much better streamers than me. 16 minutes. 6 minutes of this one. I'll sign up to it. Get back in the BMW. I do want to hammer the Corvette. However, it's the devil you know at the minute. Imagine we're right at the front as well. Oh, that's good news. Oh yeah, it is. Second. Well, thank you, Demon, as well, brother. Very kind of you. And becoming a member. I just want to give that a bloody heart. Thank you, man. You've always been good with me. Why not support you? Yeah, I'm just that way through and through, right? You treat people how you want to be treated at the end of the day, and always be that way. It's not, you know, it's not a put on for YouTube's sake. It's just how I am, dude. I don't expect to be rewarded for it. I feel like everybody should be like that. Unfortunately, not everybody is like that. But still, I just want to say a massive thank you, obviously. You're a legend. Thank you. I know, right? The Demon in the club. Yeah, I'm a member to the stream as well. And big thank you to everyone that's left a like, and yeah, big shout out to Demon King as well for being a dude, becoming a member of the channel, supporting. Also, we had Asherman, who also subscribed. So it's lovely that our community, especially LMU side, is growing, right? Because it's predominantly been ACC, iRacing, Corsa. I'm pretty sure I have some other games that I played, but you know, racing-wise, this is very new as of last week. So obviously, I know which way the tracks go, but it's different physics, different. I say different braking points. It's not really for well, Spa at the very least, but different tracks as well, which has been so fun to get to grips with. 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕣 has been fun. I'm really looking forward to Sao Paulo. What could top my week off is one of the dailies being Brazil tomorrow. That'd be fun. And again, I am dying to actually get a racing when it comes to the Le Mans race. I feel like we're owed a decent race, you know. I feel like we've got one in us. Oh, it's loud, man. Is it raining? Is it damp? Is it damp? What's happening? Is it raining? What's happening? Yeah, it's definitely wet, right? I'm on dry tires. Okay, yeah. I just want to do some dry laps before we get into it. Is that too much to ask? But yeah, big thank you. I'll try my best in this race to get a win. We've had some good luck. I say good luck. We've put ourselves in decent positions with these races. As of the other day, we both races we entered, we won. One of them we took the pole lap as well as won, and the other one we started third and had a blistering pit stop. So, is this more of the same? What is it? What's happening with the weather here? Also, this queue, I need to really just resave it and put the bloody fuel in. There's no point. It's got a lap and a half. There's not enough fuel to get over the line. What is 50 litres? Is that queue fuel? No, that's 7 litres, so bear with me. So, what about 40? 6 laps. No, yeah, less. 1 less. What we're saying? We're saying 35 litres, should we say? We'll go with that, that's fine, and then I'll resave the setup. Sorry about this, guys. I know what I'm doing. Save setup. Am I overwriting it? I haven't done anything other than... The next time we load it up, it'll just be a case of getting out there. I'm Richard Royal, so I'm going to go do the Parker Hypercars at Le Mans tomorrow morning before it switches for set. I want to do it. I want to get at least one of them in, Rory. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to look after this race, I'm going to look at trying to do a Le Mans race. All week I've not been able to do it, and all week it's kicked me up the ass for attempting to do it. So I'm going to do the Le Mans race. I think I'm going to just go in the GT, in all honesty. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into GTE. Why is the ABS so high? Yeah, I'm going to go into GTE. Those internationals out. You're welcome to come and join the live chat, Rory, you know what I mean? I'm in the Discord, bro. I know you might be working or whatnot. I just put this out, though. I think I did. But I am in the Discord, I'm in the live chat, and those that are in there or have the Discord are welcome to come in. Come keep me company, come and chat. Jesus, it's flickering right. And now, this is the thing what I want to do before tomorrow. I want to, 1, do a spa race in the Corvette, and 2, finish a Le Mans race. I'm not asking for much. So that's on the menu. All week, since we started Tuesday, was like, right, I want to get into the 2-minute 19s, and that was the target time, and we hit that yesterday, so just keep setting up goals and keep knocking them out. That's what the plan is. Okay. So the more eagle-eyed view, we'll see that it's raining. Ooh, the track is definitely wet. Five and 4. I feel like this is right on the cusp of adhesion. Still able to swing the ass end of the car out, but I'm still also able to take my lead foot with me, if you will. It's still got the potential to spin out, but it's not nearly as... I'm going to put my foot in my mouth in a minute and proper 360, I just feel it. They see me rolling, they hate it. If you're still here, Demon, you've been playing anything, or you've been pretty busy? The Demon's a bit of a gamer on the consoles. there's been some cool games being released so far. Is it the Expedition 33 that I've looked into? Obviously, Brooktown was playing Atomic Fall, whatever it was called, before he gave it in. Like, sold it or whatnot. There's a few games I was looking to get into. Apexes. Son of a bitch. Not quite. Close. Alright, so this race coming up, a bit of a longer one, and like it's gonna start dry, and then it is gonna go wet. About halfway through. I say halfway through. About 3 or 4 laps, it's gonna start to rain, and then about 5-6 laps is when we're gonna start losing a lot of grip on the dry tyres. So that'll be the time to come in, put a fresh pair of boots on. Sliding the entire time wrong now. Must say, be the same. Weather is good. My wife standing behind me and 2 dogs. Hello, brother's wife. And go enjoy the weather, brother, my friend. Enjoy the walk with the dogs. And I'll be the same to brother and brother's wife. Thank you, brother, for coming in. Towel and hypercar horse.
Time 2:40.70.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on again. I'm a second and 2 tenths up, so it's definitely doable. But I think the event's going to get underway very shortly. Right, we are carrying way too much. But too much. It is the qualified setup, so it is set up for it to be quite trigger happy. So, just started Resident Evil 4 again. That's 4 minutes. I'm looking forward to a game called The Precinct that comes out on the 13th, so hopefully midnight. Got back into Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've not played Star Wars Battlefront 2. My nephew had it. I've not heard of Precinct either. What kind of game is it? Is it last game I saw you on, I can't remember what it is now. Shit. It's like Dead Space kind of thing. I can't remember the name of the game and what it was, so I was watching you do the playthrough of. But yeah, just getting onto games at the minute, or getting anything other than racing for me is super difficult, especially to stream. I can do it and not stream, but to stream anything, it's obviously mainly racing. Man, I forgot what that game's called. But there's a few games at the minute that I've, obviously, I don't know if you're into the Dune game that just come out, the updated version of it. And there's another version, and there's another game. It's like, it's kind of like Battlegrounds. You go in as a team and you like loot up, that kind of thing. It looks great. God, I can't remember that bloody name of it either. It's like a post-apocalyptic setting. Really good. It looks really good. Shit, I can't remember what it's called, man. Take care, brother, says Mr. 𝔼𝕒𝕬𝕣𝕟𝕚𝕟𝕘. So 3 minutes before this event gets underway. It didn't count my lap anyway, but yeah, we need a good result here because we did quite well at ranking up, so we should be at least third in this lobby. There's a couple of guys in front. No idea how I'm behind two, drivers, so that can't be right, yeah? Basically, in my eyes, 3, 4, 5, like this guy's ranked higher than me, 6. So at least 6, but this would suggest I need to be at least third. So we'll err on the side of caution and try my best. There are 28 people signed up for this, really. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yes, you're right, the Castile Protocol, that's what it was. I remember that game, the Ark Raiders looks... Exactly, Ark Raiders, that's what I'm on about, like the Battlefield kind of game. I'd definitely be up for doing Ark Raiders, 100%. It looks cool as shit. But yeah, it was the Castile Protocol thing. Did you complete that? I'm still here, I'm just taking a nose break. For viewers, you don't need to wear this. It's not what you think it is. Or it's exactly what you think it is. But we got 1 minute, starts in 1:48, okay. Still here. Apologies, I'm here. We're going. Full playthrough you did. Come on, man. Put the Ramstein t-shirt on, hopefully give us a little bit of pace. Headphones away. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Right. I caught a lot of it. Because obviously the game was like brand new when you were on it as well. Plus it had a massive following because obviously a lot of people like Dead Space. That was basically what it was, Dead Space on steroids. If you're into that kind of thing. Steroids, that is. I don't like my energy drink being there, to be honest with you. I feel like it's gonna come right down. Right, we're in. Put the qual sight up on. Let's make sure the fuel's there. I think it is. Yeah, we're ready. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna have to put your name to this as well, Demon.
Like and subscribe if you love racing. 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 Like and subscribe if you love racing.
Right. So my little one there. I've got loads of like voice clips of different games. Schedule 1. She has to buy my daddy's product. There's another one like and subscribe or I get grounded. Or like and subscribe or I will kick you. That's silly things. Hey, it's like Mateus there. It's Mateus Bullshit. Limited speed driver. No way, Mateus. No way. It is, and it says Belshire. And if it's not, there's someone exactly the same name as him. Cool, 36 seconds. Anyone else in it? Must be sorting out his setup or something. No way. Is he... He's in... What is it though, isn't he? It's not in... It's in an LMP2, right? Shit. Yeah, Mateus is in an LMP2. Look, Mateus. Good. That's right. Let's see what we can do. In the Interpol competition number 34. It's lovely to see these ACC racers coming over into 𝕼𝕒𝕪 and getting experience what updated physics and updated tracks as well as different tracks have to offer. Right at the pit end. I don't see the lights here though. I don't want to get a drive through. Is the pit end that way? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm only going to say what pass. Oh shit! It's the longer version. I may have fucked this up already. Uh-oh. Oh shit, that would be the pit end, right. It's confusing, right? Because the beginner track, you go out there, and this endurance, what is it, the end of the pit lane's there. That'll be where the light is as well. I hope I haven't just got a drive-through. We'll see. And so the green light at the end of here as well is telling us that the sessions and also the timer in the top right. But it's a cool addition. Please no driver, please no driver, please no driver. Yay! We did it! Small victories, boys, small victories. Hold tires. Medium grip at the minute, so probably not going to set the world alight. Really cold tires. I hope I'm not on. It doesn't feel like it. If I was on wet tires for a second. Right, this is qualifying. We only have 6.5 minutes right at the minute, but once we get around, there'll be even less time than that. So we'll get 2 laps ish. Alright, here we go. Set this car up. We need to be on the podium. We always tend to do well here in this intermediate, especially with the pit stops. Like, I have jumped cars for the win in the pit stops alone, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing there, as I'm very inexperienced, but for some reason I'm able to get into the pits and out quicker than most. Or at least, you know, yesterday. Okay. Let's set this up. First lap of the day when it comes to qualifying. Just this little straight to go. And the bus stop, and we are ready. Okay. Let's set her up. Decent turn one. Decent rouge and ready on. Up the Kimmel straight. Alright, decent start to our lap anyway, but we all know this is a 2-minute plus lap, so a lot can go wrong. It's not been a bad first bit of the lap in all honesty. Maybe took a bit of time off there by braking early. Been alright so far. Not the quickest in Sector 2, but to be expected. Especially into no name. Was it YouTube corner? It's something. Alright, let's get the end of this lap sorted out. You wouldn't expect this first lap. With the one really. With tyres.
That time was a
Yeah, miles off.
2.82.
Okay, a bit of time to find. P4 currently 4 attempts to find. On is even right now, is what it is. I think there's probably a bit more time just out of turn one itself, but right now we're not gaining anything and we're certainly not losing anything, so we'll just try to push. About 3.5 tenths up at the minute. About 4 tenths up. Five tenths up. Okay, about 6 tenths up at the minute. Gotta get the bus stop right though. We're on a pole lap, that's for sure. Come on, Junior. Might put us P1 for now.
Time 2:20.03.
Okay. This is a, well, we're a 10 foot right now, so we're on 19's pace, but this is it. This is the only lap we've got. And I think we just invalidated. No, we didn't. Right, I've got a 10th. Yeah, 10th up at the minute, which would put us in the 219s. Yo! 24 game cat, how you doing, brother? What's up, y'all? How you doing, bro? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good Monday. Got away with it. Got away with it. About 10th and a half at the minute. Arm wide. Scheiße. Am I going to lose all of it? I've got a 10th in me, and I'm 2 tenths down. The Gatter's putting a very quick lap. Well, quicker than me, anyway. Not quick enough. Well, we went into the 19, so can't be too displeased. Again, proving that we can do it. Hopefully, well, again, if you haven't already, do consider hitting the like buttons, all those YouTube things. Again, we did another 19, which I'm not complaining, yeah? Still in the 19s, and that was what the aim was all week for us, so. P2 at the minute. Let's get our setup on. Let me quickly look at this, but yeah, the 24/7 game cap. How's your day, man? How's your Monday doing? Do let us know. Give me a second to mull this over.
Like and subscribe if you love racing. 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 Like and subscribe if you love racing.
Drivers go
Like
to
and
the grid
subscribe if you
for a
love
race start.
racing. Like and subscribe if you love 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 racing.
Apologies, we're here now. Yeah, I'm good, well, good luck. Easy as you know. It was meant to be easy like a Monday morning, and then that happened. Alright, good luck. What's up? Good luck, Matthias. Alright. What's that? What? KPA for the tyres? So Jesus, what? KPA? Mine damn cold. What car is he in? 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕕𝕒𝕪. 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕟𝕕. I have no idea with the McLaren. Right, a minute. We're going to start P2 here. P1, I think, has just got the measure of us on outright pace, so. Good luck to our friend Matthias there. I don't know what driver rank he is. This is the first time I've seen him. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Everyone's very friendly this morning. Alright, I'll give it your best shot. Again, if you haven't already, do consider hitting the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Big love to everybody that has. And we'll get on with it. You too, baby. That Mateus just in front of us? I think he's a car just in front of this one. 10 seconds. Oof. Alright, let's see what we can do. This race is going to have rain in it. It's going to come down.
Has started.
Okay, why are you going?
Green flag, green flag.
No, please move. I'll let him have it. Hopefully we can get him back here. Come on, BMW, let's drive around him, bro. Fucking idiot. He took the McLaren out. Obviously, I did not mean to do that. That's not on me, right? That is not on me. I got damage on the left-hand side. Hurry up and try and get back on track as fast as possible at the expense of absolutely everybody. I'm trying not to fix the damage, and there's no delta for not fixing damage.
Time was a 2:29.64.
Yeah, there's no... I'm not having that as on the McLaren. Just wrong place, wrong time for that Macca, right? After the value, okay, right. I'll have a look again. It's usually, you know, fix all or don't repair all. There's like nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there, man. It's usually at the top. I don't think they could probably fix side damage anywhere. Right.
That time was a 2:21.05.
Here's the rain. Oh my gosh. He did the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna time this one a little better, right? It's way too early to come in at the minute. It's like 2 or 3 laps. Definitely the top 3 cars here. Pretty quick. Yeah, I've got no fault here to fix damage though. I'm guessing, even though it's indicated, I'm guessing we can't fix the skirting board side of the car, right? So that's what I'm guessing. There's nothing there to put it. So we need to keep going. This is another lap at the minute because we come in now. I think it's another 2 laps. There's literally not enough fuel for this tank to hold to come in. Not enough damage to fix, maybe, yeah. Does it at least give me that option, right? I'd say we're getting remarkably close, to pitting. Maybe another lap, but I'm not ultimately sure. I think that this might be the one. It's 15 laps quoted of this race, and I know it's like 14. So what it's telling me, basically, is to go another lap. Do we pit now or come in? I think one more lap. Yeah, one more lap. One more lap and we'll sort the fuel out as well.
That time was a 2:22.72.
Oh, P1, P3 came in. Maybe that was the point now. I don't need that much fuel in, I need the 10 laps. And I've got 8 laps of fuel in my car. Got 8 laps. So what do I need? Eight lots of fuel, right? I only need enough to... Got 8 laps of fuel in, so I need 5, 6, 7 laps of fuel. Yeah, I'm losing 3 seconds on this lap, so definitely time to come in. That guy might have pulled a blinding strategy now. He was in P3. If you can get all the way home. 7. Yeah, way too much fuel in, I think. I'm shitting the bed trying to work this out. 6. Yeah, about 8 laps, so. Yeah, I think the guy in P3 has worked a blinding strategy, by the way. I think he's got this. Just because we've lost like 5 seconds of that lap, and it was nowhere 5 seconds down. Hopefully he's caught a bit of traffic or some shit. But we'll see.
Time 2:37.90.
I'm not sure. Good afternoon, Mary, the Queen of Scots. Oh, what shit place to do that? Mary, how the devil are you, my sweet? Yeah, I think the guy... I think that guy that went before us, the lap before, I think he's got us. But, you know, it's a long race still 20 minutes left. We'll try our best. Being on the podium was what we needed. I was just wondering when that guy could get to the end. Yeah, we're way overfueled, man. Way overfueled. He's on medium tyres still. He's going to be a danger when he comes out of here. A big danger. Because he's on a medium tyre. Gotta be careful. Mary, I hope you're well, sweet. Apparently those 2 guys are on medium tyres. Jay, King of Yorkshire, let's go, Mary, she knows. Right, let's turn that off. What is. So the 2 people ahead of me are on medium tyres. There is absolutely No way in hell. Oh, that was 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕣𝕟 back there. Oh, no. It's on the drives by the look of it. Please let me past. Alright, we're through. Yeah, I don't want to be in 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕣𝕟's place because he's literally in a car with no ABS. With medium compound tyre on, I think. Different Ben, I'm all out to lunch. Rory, thank you for always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for the mod work you do here, brother. I was telling you yesterday in the Discord as well. I'll tell you live on the stream. It makes a hell of a difference having somebody near interacting, you know. But thank you for that.
That time was a 3:38.83.
No, Monica! Why don't we just give them the win? Right, less of that. Shit myself. Feel sorry for the McLaren at the start of this race, but we'll look back on the replay anyway. But... It's got heavier. Mary's got me thinking about Yorkshire too now. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It's free, thanks. Mary, you are a legend. You know this though as well, so... Just hyping Mary up at this point, she knows she is. Oh, Monica broke. 𝕄𝕠𝕟𝕕𝕒𝕪. It is reciprocated tenfold back, you know this. Much like we were saying earlier, with like Demon and like, you've always spread positivity, sunshine, smiles in the server, in our chat, you know. Never once. I was gonna say, as it rained while Mary's been in here. It's pissing down on track, obviously, but no, you're always super kind, super generous. When it comes to join us in the chat, you know. 10 seconds, looks like, again, when it comes to the rain, for whatever reason, we seem to have an extra gear. Well, I can't tell you what that is, but I'd like to say it's all down to skill, but I imagine P2's caught some tracker or something. Looking wet. Wetter than an otter's pocket, the drunk. Drunk, how are you, my friends? Love to see you. I enjoy you doing your racing, bro. And I tell you what, every time you've got a racing stream on there, brother, crazy amount of views, right? Everybody loves you doing it. But I did like the samurai thumbnail the other day as well. Or at least she was like some Japanese Yakuza dude, something like that.
237.57.
Tell you what, guys, drunk as well on his shorts, especially his work shorts, YouTube shorts. Not he's wearing a pair of shorts or anything, but so interested, man. Obviously, drives around in like a 12.5-ton truck, delivering like rock and payloads all over the state where he lives, and just some of the places that man goes. Like, picturesque, beautiful, it's gorgeous. Like, he was on an island the other day. I say an island, it looked like it was a massive town or city to me and you. But yeah, they're doing roadworks there. And on his way in, because I watched the full live stream, like, on his way in, you can see, like, kind of like marshy lands to the left and right of you where the water is. And the quarry shot as well was awesome. I've seen you down at the docks as well, like, some cool stuff. But he's got a really good YouTube channel. And he is the king of variety, you know, there'll be something for everybody on there. Personally, I'm a bit biased, obviously. I'd want to watch him race a lot more, but he obviously enjoys what he does. I wish that you'd do some online racing, or, you know, some competitive racing, so you're in the same car class. Because every time I see you, you're just on a Sunday drive in a car that's too fast over what the AI are using, like your overtake challenge or whatnot. I think you'd love it. I think you'd like the challenge. Don't get me wrong, you're going to come across idiots. You're doing every walk of life and every lobby, but yeah, jumping on those games and setting some online, even your rallycross thing, you know, you can go on time trial and stuff. I guess it takes a little bit of the fun away of doing the competitive side to it, you know, where you're not just sat there with a smoke in your hand and a beer in the other hand and just chilling. So yeah, different strokes, different folks, man. I enjoy it. If you guys get an opportunity to head on over to the Drunk Gamer's YouTube channel, you click his name, go to channel and go check him out, drop him a sub, and spread some love. I'd very much appreciate it. I need to race online next time, see what we've got. Exactly! And you'll all be in the same category car, so all of you will be in the same sort of same powered engines and same category, right? I think you'd enjoy it. And then you get to work on your licenses, you get to work on your rating, and unlock stuff. You'll start figuring out which car's actually, you know, decent enough for the categories you want to enter and stuff. But the amount of offline kind of racing you've done... Oh, is that an off track already? The amount of credits that you have, like, just stored up will be ridiculous. Sat doing nothing. 17 seconds we pulled to P2, and he's just been overtaken by the Mustang. 10 minutes left of this race. 10 minutes, 33 seconds. Pay attention, Junior. Okay, obviously, I was going to say, I can't tell you how wet it is. You can see it, but I can't describe to you the lack of grip that we have at the minute. Do you want to turn? You know. Looks like she's drying up a little bit. Looks like the rain's kind of dying down. 10 minutes to go now. But yeah, from my eagle eye, the rain kind of looks like it's kind of dying down a little bit. I'm guessing as well, Mary, because we've had unreal weather here up in the north of England. Mary's even more north of England. She's from the land of the bagpipes, Scotland. I'm guessing you've had fantastic weather up there as well. You must have. Yeah, that's Yorkshire weather. I'll tell you what, no, over the last week, Mary, it's been surreal here in Yorkshire. Super warm. I'll be back. Thank you. I really need to open that corner up a bit more and take a much wider line into it, especially in this weather.
Time to 36.57.
It's hot, yeah. Uploaded my own stickers to the GC website, yeah. So they'll be plastered all over your car. Get the old YouTube channel on there too. Years ago, right, okay. Years ago, GT Sport, when that car came out. The real life game. Right. Put my 6. You, hang on. It's weird with the games like that as well, John. I know people that make a living off designing liveries, you know, painting the car and stuff like that, and help make money from it. This game's got an update coming from it soon, where driver swaps are coming in, so you can have 8 people in this car. We're going to the pit and swap to the next driver, so 8 people in a team. So we can enter, you know, big endurance events together as a team, and there'll be 8 people to 1 car. Or less, but... And then on top of that, they have the liveries come in, so you can do your own custom liveries. So, pretty much what you're on about there. People will be able to paint their own car and put their own stickers on it. You can bet your ass there's going to be a JR server YouTube sticker on mine, on the back. I put it on the front, but no one's going to see it, so I'm going to have to put it on the rear bumper on a couple of laps where people are near me, so they can read it. My head's like growing exponentially here. I've got P1 coming up on me, the LMP2 class. Probably don't catch me in a shit place. I think he's going to. You can just wait, buddy. You're in such a rush. Much better line there. Right, 6 minutes to go, guys.
35.62.
braked way too late. But thank you to the 12 people that are currently watching over on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Consider subscribing if you're new. Press that thumbs up button. It basically tells YouTube to reach more people, if you will. Algorithms, that kind of thing. The Matrix, I'm not going to pretend to know how it works. All I know is it works. So if you could do this, if you're watching it back, this live stream, I appreciate the dedication and commitment. And just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, do go searching for that thumb down at the bottom of this live stream or video. And give it a tap for me. Totally free to do. Takes 2 seconds of your time. And helps me and the channel out a bunch. So thank you. God, I should do this as a living, right? I should do this as a job. I mean, talking shit on YouTube, not driving. I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Stock catch racing. Grass tracking. You name it. That's a 20-second gap to cars behind. Loads of fuel, and I knew I should have took more out. The track is definitely drying up a little bit. It's still wet. But we might be able to drop the TC, the traction control, by a clip. It also might be the death of us as well, so... So right here we've got TC, so traction control, and then we've got traction control power cut, and then traction control slip angle. I'm gonna drop the slip angle. Oh yeah! Thank you for subscribing, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Thank you, dude! Oh, do that!
4.43.
Thank you! And we've done a fantastic job between all of you guys, myself with the content as well over the last 2 weeks. But I've inundated people that have wanted to subscribe, and it's really positive with it being a brand new game to me on the channel. That there are people interested in at least watching it, or maybe just interested in watching me mess it up. But either way, yeah, we're currently 2 seconds a lap quicker than P2 and 3 or 4 seconds a lap quicker than P3. This is split one, so we're not doing too bad. Just got to keep reminding myself that we've just turned the slip angle off. But Ozzy, thank you, bro. I'm gonna guess you're from down under, my friend. Just a hunch. It'd be hilarious if he wasn't. Good day, mate. Yeah, but don't take that as an offence. That was the worst bloody Aussie accent ever. But I have family over in Australia. Half my family immigrated in the 70s and 80s. They are from South Australia, Port Lincoln. I think that's in Victoria. So I have tons of family, or as you guys would say, heaps of family over in Port Lincoln, Victoria. But welcome in, dude. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to have you here. And please don't take offence to my Aussie accent. It's basically non-existent and just stereotype, right? Yeah, Melbourne. Do you want what big city? I'll tell you what, it's a weird question, mate. He might not watch him, but YouTuber called Spaniard. Do you watch any of his content? I think he's originally from Melbourne as well. And he goes around some scenic places around the world, shall we say. He's quite the character. Melbourne, are you near Albert Park? Formula 1 race, right? Albert Park. Last lap, ladies and gentlemen, last lap. Try not to bin it. Way too much fuel in. Right now, I've got 4.1 litres in. However, virtual energy, I've only got 1.6, so technically, I'd have only had enough for the virtual energy. I didn't do too bad. Oh, sorry, I missed the name. It's called Spaniard. Spaniard. Bodybuilder type looking dude. Got tattoos all over the place. It's just, as soon as you said you were from Melbourne, I instantly thought of Spaniard, who I occasionally watch on YouTube. Also, on top of that, Ozzy, do you race yourself? Do you do any sim racing, LMU, ACC, iRacing, anything? Trying to get to know you, getting to know. Right, P2's coming through. Oh, legend, thanks for waiting, mate. Someone with a brain cell. Thank you there. Could have probably made my life difficult, especially in the last couple of corners there before we got to here. I think we followed his lead a little bit with the come on baby, first race of the day, and we're going to take on P1 in the GT3 intermediate racing. Still at 3.2 litres of fuel, only 0.8 on the virtual. Let's go. We're gonna just let's just say yes and no. Okay. Oh, that's his name, Spaniard. No, I haven't heard of it. Like Spaniard, the Spanish. His name's Spaniard. It's like it's I think he's half Spanish or something like that. But yeah, it's a big place, is bloody Melbourne, right? So beginner 1 race P3. Beginner 1 race P3. GT3 of all cars, but now getting into the LMP2. Hey, listen, the LMP2, once you get the knack of it, it's super good fun. Yeah, once you got, I think with the LMP2, if you put the brake bias to 51.9, you'll find it much easier. But yeah, 51.9 for the LMP2 makes a huge difference. And yeah, I think you're at Bahrain this week, right? Tomorrow we've got the new dailies coming. But I feel like Bahrain, up in the TC and the TC slip up by 1, because usually you'd go down with it. I feel like going up on it, especially for Bahrain, as it's night time, it's cool. I feel like it's beneficial, I really do. Makes it much easier for your next race at Bahrain or in the LMP2. Up the TC and the what is it by 1? These things here, I'll show you next time. Right, perfect. Well done, everybody. Let's figure out what we've got there. Hey, drunk, we did it, baby. One of these days, drunk. One of these days. To the moon. Right, where did it have us on this race? Yeah, I had an Aussie in here, Ramsden. But we're really close to getting our driver rank up here, at least Silver 2. And you know, put a good bit of distance into gold, yeah, we could probably get away with having a shit one. Expect you to qualify 4th, actually 2nd, qualified in the top half of the results. Expect you to finish 4th, and we won the race. You finished in the top half. We had contact with 𝔼𝕒𝕒𝕬𝕑, which I'm thinking is the LMP2, right? Race contact with immovable object. Okay. Still just chilling. I appreciate it, Drunk. I know you're a busy man. Finished ahead of a couple of LMPs there as well. Well, I know you're a busy guy, dude. Right, let's have a quick look at what's coming up next. I don't want to miss it, but I want to watch the replay. I want to see the replay of what happened with that LMP2 guy. Because that McLaren was definitely quicker than me. I managed to get that. I did a smart thing at the start of the race, right? I think we had a kind of poor start. I didn't have a great one myself, but I managed to get side by side. Heading into turn 1, we had the LMP2 traffic in front of us. So we're kind of trying to navigate that and seeing if anyone's absolutely binned it there. With that said, oh yeah, it's 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably do this one more of these. With that said, obviously, just trying to avoid it all. Then we get to run down into Eau Rouge to go up the hill, and I knew he was kind of in front of me, and it would have been side by side going up Eau Rouge, and we're asking for trouble going up side by side. Even if we'd have got through there cleanly, we'd have both had to kind of let off, and without a doubt, we'd have probably lost the position to the guy behind, having the run on us to overtake us. So I'd let off just before Eau Rouge. Let him go past it. He took a tight line as well, so he lost a bit of momentum, enabling me. I knew once I got to the top of Eau Rouge, I'd have the slipstream. However, his tight line really messed him up. So even before I got to the brow of the hill, I was pretty much side by side with him, and I just used the momentum of not having that tight line to get around him. As soon as I figured out he wasn't in the radar in the rear right, I moved over to defend it, and that's what won us the race. In fact, that move right there, that's what stopped us from dying, right? Getting taken out that race and having a bad one. Because if we hadn't have made that move, and we'd have been, you know, he'd have been me, and I'd have been where he was, I'd have been wiped out by that LMP2. So that's smart thinking, not blowing my own trumpet or anything, but letting off, coming up Eau Rouge to try and get the run on him up the Kimmel Straight, saved me. It wasn't just a good move, in my humble opinion. It wasn't just a good move, it was a game saver. It's blowing me on trumpet a little bit. I haven't messed with TC yet, just brake bias. I'm moving around and spinning out, but getting used to it. Are you doing the Spa one, or are you doing Bahrain, Aussie? Mateus in the house, I was just talking about you, brother. GG for the win, I appreciate it, my friend. And that is, Mateus, how long have you been doing LMU for? And that's the first time I've seen you on. What's your driver license, what's your driver rating and everything? Well, it must be silver, because you're in that intermediate race. Did you, mate? It was interesting. First time LMP2 and then it rains. Yeah, it's not easy. You've got no ABS in the rain too. I thought for a second you might have been on dry tyres when it started to rain, and I saw you come around. But we had a very interesting start to that race. So yeah, our move saved us. Remember, we're battling this McLaren here, and that McLaren had the edge on us in qualifying by 2 or 3 tenths, and he probably would have had the edge in the race as well. So I was kind of demised to be... With qualifying, I'm not the greatest, but I know in the race I can race just about anybody. But our move saved us, and I'll play it through normal speed as we saw it, just so you guys can see, and see if you can, like, kind of pick out what saved us here. And what we did coming up on the Eau Rouge. I was on dries, I knew you were, bro. Bahrain, okay, Bahrain, yeah, up to TC in the other one by 1 click. Second it nice and steady. Our car's off here. I'm kind of expecting him to come back on. He's on the right hand side right now. He's now got the draft. So we kind of let off here, not to go side by side. I'm running close to it though. We let off. He goes through. He's got a tight line. I'm going to get the run here. I wanted to be underneath him all the way at the top of here to fly by. But his tight line compromised his exit at the top of here. So this is us going through. Remember, if we'd have gone side by side, the Beamer and the other big car behind would have probably driven straight past us. But anyway, we come around here. And remember, if we hadn't done that move, we'd have been the car behind here. coming into this right-hander. There's a car just... So, a couple of things to take away from that. One. Had we have not made the move, gone side by side, we'd have probably been overtaken by the BMW and the Mustang, because we would have done what the McLaren did and just lost all its speed coming for the top of the hill, and we'd just been sitting ducks to the car behind. So smart thinking. And then moving on from smart thinking, I don't know what you're thinking, there comes an LMP2. And again, if we hadn't have made that decision out of turn 1, we'd have been where that McLaren is, and this is what would have happened to us. I don't understand the thought process. It's every time it's let's get on track as fast as humanly possible, bollocks to everybody else. He knows the GT3 field's coming up, right? Look at this. Yeah, man. What is that about, man? Yeah, right. I'm racing since the start of the GCS in the rear, but not really consistently. Becoming silver or something. How are you finding it, Matthias? It's going to be difficult in the LMP2 just to get to grips with it. But I've had some super fun races, my friend, at Sebring and stuff like that. So this is his rejoin. He does tap us, but the number 95, he certainly gets the brunt of it, right? That poor guy. And is there any more accidents after that? Because there certainly looks like there might be. He gets away with it, okay. Yep, another hit after that. Another hit after that, that's the... Really? Come on, man. I'm just gonna see it from his perspective. Don't think he saw anything. Do not think he saw anything from his cockpit view. Nothing. Nothing you can do. He's going to be pissed off about that. Wow. But yeah, our move basically was made here. So I'll talk you through it just a little bit of what was actually happening here. And how we avoided that. Basically, turn 1, it's kind of anyone's game. We try to go around the outside, and we get to run back in now. I want the draft in this LMP2. So... we're either about to go side by side into a rouge here, or one of us is going to have to give and try and run him a bit tight here so he doesn't get the cut in like across the curb. And what that's done is he's got to go on the power so late there, it's allowed me to have this run. Just by being patient and getting out of the move, it's a good example, I guess, there is sometimes it's not all about trying to make that overtake as fast as humanly possible, about being patient. Sometimes it pays to be behind the car heading up Eau Rouge and that gap, because ultimately shit like that had happened. In fact, what'll be fun is to see, I guess, why that LMP2 was there. Why was that LMP2 there in the first place? Alex, that's Čičinarsky. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, this guy's pretty quick. He should know a lot better, right? He's a platinum rated driver. Yeah, well, so why is he... I don't understand. This is... He locks up, so he compromises himself. He's ran him off the track. He's about to get a taste of his own medicine there, I guess. Did he run him off the track or, you know, cold tyres at this point? He ran himself wide, but did he run him off? It definitely opened the steering up. But... yeah, it definitely opened the steering up on him, but it's hard to say. Obviously, cold tyres or whatnot. So he's off. To first gear. Looking not to lose the rear wing. Baffles me. Why they don't hold the brake at all, in all honesty. But yeah, that was their race. Man, I feel sorry for the McLaren driver, but honestly, God, it's, you know, I'm much more fortunate that that's not us in that situation. Yo, Brandon, such carnage it was indeed. LPs are fun. The game is the best. Yeah, it's just a very, very updated ACC. It's got the best. It's got the physics on it that's unbelievable on a wheel, right? Once you get used to it. Ozzy, if you're still here, I can do a quick. I'm not the quickest, right? By the way, how long has this got? 12 minutes. So we'll do a quick lap here, and I'll show you what I use in these LMP2s. Battering, didn't you? Just join the practice. No messing around. And I'll show you very quickly. At least what I think's easy. You've seen his life flash before. I think you're probably right. It's worthy of a pin, that comment. But yeah, guys, that was some interesting driving, shall we say, so far. And again, I've got so much content to do on this game. I've got so many shorts that I need to get out, YouTube shorts. I could make a whole video on some of the shit I've seen. It's ridiculous. I've just got to go through the replays and have a look at them. But there is so much bullshit. So very quickly, Ozzy, how are the races in Bahrain? It depends where you are in the standing. So car setup, you're not going to need that amount of laps. I think it's like 13.3. It might not be, but let's quickly check. So going to here first and put this at, I think it's 51.9. However, Bahrain is a little different. I know people like to run it a bit further forward. This is how I'm going to run it. There are cold tyres at the minute, and cold tyres and brakes and whatnot, so we're not really going to get a true representation. And I'm not the quickest by any means, but I feel like this might help you. Is put this up that up by 1, and yeah, this down to here, or maybe even there. But I feel like that change there, because you can't do much on fixed. Start of the curb in there is the braking point. It's cold tyres and cold brake. If I brake any harder than that, I'm going to lock up. I'm going to have to come off track, so let's go for it. Alright, we can at least just quickly go through that. So, just before the 100. Remember, I've got cold tyres, so pushing. You really have got to use the curb in here to help rotate the car. Brake board. White line going across, right across the thing. Probably too much curb. You can take the TC down should you wish to. I just think with this time of day in this track, it's more beneficial and much easier to try and learn. The car's not spinning out every time you put your foot down. Fourth gear, a little lift halfway through. Good brake board on the right. Oh, it is second, but I completely messed the line up. Alright, last corner. You want to try and cut a lot of the curb on the inside to straighten it up, but I'm crap at doing it, so. So again, heading into turn 1, we're looking for the start of the curbing on the left-hand side, where you can brake on it, or just before it. That's not ideal. So coming out of here, I feel like an early shift second is better to rotate the car. And you really want to try and take some of the curve there too. There's a bit of tarmac here on the left-hand side. I think it's just before the 100, and that's kind of where we're gonna brake for that. Remember, I'm not an expert here. I would not like to do the LMP2 in the rain. I don't know what it's like, obviously, but the LMP2, no ABS, obviously. Then you throw in rain on top of it. You don't go right on the straights like in F1. Exactly. But there's no substitute, Ozzy, to obviously getting on the track and putting laps in, basically. And getting a feel for it. One more. See if we can have a go at turn one here. Oh, fucking shag that. Obviously, no lap time because we validated. But yeah, I feel like if you use that brake bias and up the TC power cut, you'll be fine. See, if he'd have got the power cut, that wouldn't have happened to him. Again, and I suck in these LMP2s, by the way. I'm not good. I'm like a second or two of what these guys are doing here. Oh, I put it in neutral. I put it in neutral. My bad. My bad. Looking like a professional to me. Well, I get to bullshit my way through it, drunk. But yeah, if you do that with a brake bias and you notch up the TC cut, I think you'll be fine. Obviously, just learning the track, basically. 5 minutes until this comes back on. Get another one under our belt. Go sign up to it so we don't bloody miss it. God, I hope it puts us back here, man. We'll see. Anyway. Register. BMW. That's this is LMP2, start of the GT3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 6 out of 7 front starters are French. We've got a big French contingent here. Ah, oui, oui. 𝕼𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕚𝕟𝕚. It looks crazy. I've done that too. I give it a go. Offline, yeah, practice, man. Just it's the best. It's one thing showing you the brake balance and whatnot to make the car a bit more stable. It should help trying to learn the track as well with the car not wanting to kill you at every opportunity it gets. Bahrain is the only track to have 3 super license layouts. Is it really? I know it's got a couple of layouts on here, right? So 3 possible F1 tracks. Yeah, there's the secure one. It's got like a chicane kind of in the middle of it, and the F1 have run it before. This guy's name's very familiar, Daniel Crowe. Very familiar. I think we've raced with him before. Let's have a look what the Aston's doing. Right, not long. If you can, hit the like. You're not forced to do it, of course. Just gonna use a quick bathroom break. No fancy gadgets here, that is my chat. Mobile phone. There's no monitors, I'm racing on a flat screen TV. With the wheel mounted to the desk, clipped to the desk. My pedals are pushed to a skirting board. It's a very ghetto setup compared to a lot of the other sim racers that you'll see. Yeah, apologies about that. I didn't realise this guy was going to just pull over there. Let's see how long we've got before this race starts. May have already started with everyone jumping out. But yeah, yeah, it has. Shit. So basically, my Logitech G29, still a bulletproof wheel. I still have that wheel, but the pedal started to flicker and the brake started to hold. The throttle started to flicker. And it just became unusable. And believe me, I tried a million times to fix them and did, and it just kept happening and happening. So, I was in the market for a new wheel. And I was going to save up and get the Thrustmaster T300 because it was available. It was at Argos at the time. And that was what I was going to get. The day I was going to go get it, it was out of stock completely at the place I was getting it from. And it was nowhere near, nowhere else in where I live, available, the T300. So I was gutted, obviously. I was expecting to get it that day, and I couldn't, so I was a bit let down. And then that night, I was on Jonathan Clifford's stream, and one of the lads on there had said, "Oh, Fanatec have got a deal on at the minute, like their Black Friday thing. It's called a Ready to Race bundle, and for an extra £50, I could buy this." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, you know, for an extra £50, I could, you know, screw the Thrustmaster T300. I could get I can get a Fanatec CSL Ready to Race bundle. So I spent the extra £50, ordered it, express delivery, and I added a wheel clamp to it as well, because I knew I don't have a rig or anything like this. I ordered a wheel clamp for it, and yeah, I thought, bloody hell, for an extra £50, we just made it. For an extra £50, and this is brilliant, you know. I've really looked out here, because the Logitech wasn't available. The Thrustmaster wasn't available, so it's like God, it's divine intervention, shall we say. And yeah, basically. Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? Wow, there's something going on here. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Weird. Divine intervention, shall we say. So yeah, I was going to get the Thrustmaster T300. Oh god, it's going. It just caught out. I was going to get the Thrustmaster T300 on the day I was going to go. It completely sold out of where I was going to go get it from. That night I was on a friend's stream, and they've mentioned that the Fanatec were having a deal, so I got that with its desk clamp, ordered it. So I spent about 350, 370 all in for the wheel and everything with it, which it comes as a Ready to Race bundle, so everything in it. I got the desk clamp with it. I didn't get it, it's an extra. I got that. I paid for express delivery, so it was here within like a week or two, just over a week, so I was well happy. However, because not being part of the EU, I had to pay import tax, and the import tax for my wheel was £90, so I had to pay an extra £90. Even though I'd paid for the express delivery, I had to pay an extra £90 just to have it into the country. So the people that was delivering it, I can't remember who it is now, it's UPS, obviously tracking number. The day they were delivering it to me, the first day anyway, they said, yeah, blah blah, it'll be at a certain time. I was stood there the entire time. Anyway, after a certain time, like when they said it was delivered, they said, "Oh, we tried to deliver it, but nobody was home." Like, I was stood there the entire fucking time, all day like a kid at Christmas. Nobody knocked on my door. So I'm talking to him via the app or whatnot. He goes, "Well, yeah, well, you know, there was nobody in. We tried to deliver it." I goes, "You didn't come to the right address. There's nobody there, and nobody's been around. I got 2 dogs that would have kicked off if anyone had come to the door. Plus, I was stood there. Oh, well, we'll try to deliver it the next day. But there's an outstanding payment here that you need to pay. It's the import tax. And you can pay them, or you can pay the driver." And I said, "I'm not paying you the import tax until the, you know, if the actual thing's delivered to me. You know, I'll pay the driver when he comes here." And the next day, lo and behold, the driver turned up. Like an hour after he was meant to, but still, he turned up. The UPS trying to get me to pay the £90, which is quite a whack when you've already paid the £350, £360, which you're not. I wasn't expected to pay another £90 on top of it. It was an expense I hadn't accounted for. Fortunate in a position where I could pay it and get my wheel, but still I hadn't accounted for paying an extra £90 for stupid import tax. But yeah, UPS tried to have my life saying they delivered it to me. And I don't think they realised that I was stood at the door the entire day, waiting for that thing to come, to get back racing, get back online, basically. And when they said they tried to deliver it, I knew it was a load of bullshit. And then she was trying to get me to pay the import tax when they hadn't even delivered it yet, and obviously paying the driver is the option there. It is an option. I was like, yeah, well, you deliver it to me, I'll gladly pay it. So anyway, the next day, it obviously actually turned up, and I was stood outside the entire time. I was like, if they're going to try telling me he's turned up, we'll see about that. So I'm just outside the entire day. Our last was, my wife was bringing me out like cups of coffees and stuff like that, because I just stood there the entire time. I would not come in, I wasn't missing that. Just on the off chance that he had come, and for some weird reason, I had missed him. But yeah, there's a big chance with this that I'd be on a Thrustmaster T300. However, obviously the day that I went to buy it, completely sold out. And then that night, by chance, Fanatec was having a deal. They do it quite a lot, actually, but I'd never once checked out Fanatec and never once checked out that website. I just thought, obviously the price of it is way out of my range for a direct drive wheel. I'm thinking, thousands for a direct drive wheel, which isn't the case at all. All in all, I paid 350 quid for the wheel, 20 quid for the clamp, and then I got scammed with the import tax. But theoretically, it should have been 370 quid. And that should have been fine. But yeah, it turned out to be more like 460. Which is weird, right? Because I got this PC off a friend. I paid 320 quid for this PC. So the wheel's worth more than the bloody PC I'm running it off. I got this PC. It came with a GTX, a 980 it's called, and it was a 4GB graphics card. Shit, crap. But I was running ACC on it absolutely fine. I'm talking, I wasn't being nice to it, I was running it on pretty high graphics and it was doing alright. It was a very old card, 4GB, 960 something it was, GTX thing. Really crap. And that is the only thing I've upgraded on this PC. I put new RAM into it, all matching kind of RAM, and then last year, not too long last year, I finally upgraded the graphics card, and I haven't got anything spectacular in it. I've only got it's a 270 Super, 2070 Super, 8GB. And believe me, when you go from a 4GB graphics card, a 980 graphics card, to an 8GB 2070, it makes a huge difference. And granted, it's not the best graphics card on the market by a bloody long way, but when you've upgraded it and come from where I've come from with it, it's huge. It's much like upgrading from a Logitech G29 and coming onto a Fanatec. That's the kind of upgrade it was. I think that was like 170 quid or something for that graphics card, so yeah. I'm on when I tell you I'm on a ghetto setup, I really am. You've got all these streamers that have like 3 monitors and stuff like that, and one for the chat and stuff. I'm racing on a TV, just a standard TV, flat screen TV, and I use chat on YouTube on my mobile phone. So you really don't need an 18.9. Holy shit! So you really don't need like the best setup to get going. I've streamed on top of it. I will get around to your comments as soon as this qualifying session is done. We're getting a real, I guess, yeah, I mean, on top of it, right, I started on a controller. SimRacing, something I knew I loved and something I wanted to do. I started on a controller, PlayStation controller, and I was league racing. I was literally racing on a controller, league racing. Right enough, I wasn't winning races with it, but I was league racing on a controller on Project Cars 2. That's the first game I got into, SimRacing. And even on ACC, when it came out on console, I was still on a controller. And then I met some good friends through SimRacing, Dan and Jazzman, two super quick guys. And I met them through, AOR. They were like, what are you on, like? And I said I was on a controller, and they both said, oh, you're doing decent times, you know, to be on a controller and whatnot. Anyway, I got to know him a little bit, and Dan, he had a spare wheel. And very kindly, sent me the wheel through the post for nothing. Sim races, right? Absolutely blown away. So my first wheel was a G27 given for me of, you know, lads that I'd met through sim racing. Two fantastic lads, by the way, and even, you know, to this day, Jazz pops in, Dad every now and again too. And when my daughter was born, my second born, sorry, Isabella, both Jazz and Dan had put in on a robe, a girl like dressing gown robe, and it had a name written across it. Don't tell me that the sim racing community isn't one of the best communities like out there. I keep saying about LMU, the community being super friendly and helpful and stuff like that, but sim racing as a whole, man, I've met some class people, and you know, Dan and Jazz didn't have to do that for me with the wheel alone, but little things like you know, celebrating the birth of my daughter, sending me and my wife over robes and stuff like that. It's a beautiful gesture.
Time 2:20.35.
Wow, I'm way down here. An 18.6 is the fastest lap I've seen in that Aston. That's crazy fucking speed. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, we were quick there, but these guys are all in the 19. I said these guys. 1, 2, 3. 4 of them all in the 19s, 2 of them in the 18s themselves. 18.6, 18.9. What the fuck? Sim racers, most of them are the best people. They really are, man. Starting P8 here. Holy shit. We raced 𝕼𝕒𝕪 in that last race. Yeah, long time. I mean, you can invest in a wheel and stuff like that, but you don't ultimately need to. Like, I was on the G29. If it wasn't for the pedals flickering, I'd still be on a G29. It's an entry-level wheel, and I was winning championships on it, league racing. It can be done. It has been done, you know. You really do not need a top-of-the-line bloody wheel to go off and start sim racing, and you're racing on there. These guys are ridiculously quick.
For a race start.
Ridiculously quick. Right, give me a second, guys.
Like and subscribe if you love racing. 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 Like and subscribe if you love racing.
Alright. Jesus, these guys are quick. Good luck. So Daniel Leclerc's in here as well. Friend of the channel is Daniel. Also a member of the JR Sim Racing channel as well. So good luck to him. And not that he's going to need it. He's going to smash it in the LMP2. He's one of the quickest LMP2 drivers on the game bar now. Yeah, there's not a chance in the world that we're going to win this one. These two in their Master Martins. Oh my god. And a 2.18.6 and a 2.18, like I think it was a 9 or an 8. Yeah. Mind you, you know, we're not less. We're still in kind of that top 10 area. So that's the aim for this race, is to finish inside of the top 10. We'll figure it out. I'll do my best. And a big love to everyone that's still with us and still supported the tube. Whether you're sat there hate watching or just lurking, I appreciate you still. Thank you. Alright. Turns out the French quick drivers.
Formation lap has started.
Is he holding us up here not to get the LMP2? Don't tell me you're right driving and then tell me to catch up, you prick. Alright.
Green flag, green flag.
Fuck off, man. Drive through. That's our race done. We're just gonna have to... try not to die, I guess. Prick. Yeah, right driving. It's telling me to catch up. I am the only one as well. Son of a bitch. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll circuit come through. That's a shame. Fucking hell. Erratic driving. It was telling me to catch up. It was telling me to. Don't feel like we did much wrong, in all honesty, though. There really needs to be some sort of adjustment to that. Or some clarity. Anyway, stop whinging. We'll try and pick up as many places as possible. It's pretty much killed us, though. That drive-through is it's an extra pit stop, and it's a long pit lane, man. Well, those people have quit out right here. We're not going to DNF this. We're just going to see what we can do. It's obviously going to start raining, but this extra pit stop has absolutely shafted us big time. We'll see what we can do. It's kind of be a first to last fucking challenge here and see how many positions we can pick up, because this is the epitome of a first to last challenge. We're going to lose so much time in this pit lane. It is so long. Damn it. Got so much time to make up. There goes the last guy. Oh, mind you, actually, we're still not quite the last yet. Will be soon. Shit, the bed. I was kind of hoping for a good one there because it's P30-ish. Yeah. Other than the guy who's 20 seconds behind, who's also in the pit, I imagine he's got a drive-through. Right. We're not. Mama didn't raise no quitter. See what I can do. Bit of damage on the front end. Need to fix that starting thing. Yeah, they need to do something with it. It's a shame, but hey, they're the cards we've been dealt with for this race. No point losing our shit. See what we can pick up. 10 seconds to make up here. Yeah, more yellow flags, please. Alright, there's one down. Already? See, we're kind of, we're down on this too. Half an hour to make shit up. We're a P30. P30. Although I am starting to see some duty-free traffic in front of us. I hopefully, when we come up on these guys, we don't get held up too long. But everybody's going to fight for every position. Why wouldn't you? If you've got nothing to do back there. But 225s are what the car in front of doing. I'll do my best, but again, it's going to be extremely difficult. Oh my God. Big gap. I don't know why the predicted lap is only 12.8 at the minute. People already coming into the pits. A bit too early to miss the pits.
2:23.34.
Maybe we can work some magic. Maybe not. But we're gonna get a few positions. I feel like just have people running the fuel. We'll see. 4 laps, I need 10 laps. We could risk pitting this next lap. In fact, fuck it, I'm pitting this next lap. I've got to try something. We're on lap 4. It's about to be lap 5, and there's 14.9 laps of this race. We could put 10 laps of virtual energy in. we're going to be running pretty dry by the end. I feel like there's still grip out here, but it is going to get worse and worse and worse. I should really do another lap, but I've got to do something in terms of strategy to try and get myself up there. So we'll come in this lap. It's wet laps right here. Got to do something, and it's the only thing I really can do.
That time was a 2:35.76.
Hopefully this slow lap here will That's not mediums. Hopefully they'll lose a bit of time. Where's our fucking pit box? Right the way down here. That's what it is. Need a bit of luck here, man. Come on, change the tires, bro. There. P26 is where we come out of. Definitely gained a bit of time. There's cars ahead here, but DNF from cars in front. Okay. Definitely damaged some rotations at the minute. Alright, Q25 at the minute. Not bad to say we were like P40 or whatever it was. We'll figure out. It's gonna get a hell of a lot wetter than what it is right now.
That time was a 3:34.92.
P21. Take a few more here too. Alright. Top 20, I guess. P19. We've a few cars in front, so... Oh. Yeah, hopefully they're all duty-free traffic, but... Can't bank on that. We're going to be pretty involved here. I feel like I've got good pace in the right, but... got a lot of work to do.
Time 2:33.30.
Thank you, Daniel, for waiting there. I knew that LMP2 was a bit kind to me at turn 1. Go on, boy, go get him, Dan. You got it. We are catching on the little back ahead. .3 seconds. This is a bad place to try and do this overtake, bro. You're an idiot. If I hadn't backed off there, it'd have hit me. So much more that goes into these races, not just a case of putting your foot down. P17 at the minute, 16 minutes to go. P14's in sight of a 5.4 seconds or whatever it is. That might be an off track for us. Yeah, it is. Well, this isn't going well. He's gonna run us off. Thank you. I have done it. Okay. Okay, there's definitely some fighting ahead. I'm more interested in P13 and seeing where his pace is at. Might be another one. Shit.
Lap 2, 40.0.
3 seconds left. We're good, but they were fighting. I've done that before. At least we get a clean run here. Just fuck off and take the line. You're in a much faster car. There's just no need to side scrape, right? My God! Between you, dog's too many. I hope that's not a delivery of some sort, and that's the way. It's thrown us off a little bit there, ribbon. Right, let's get back into the groove. It's a good 12er. Now there. Really got to start using the accelerator and bring the car around. I see you. Tried to drop the TC just a little bit here.
Lap 2:38.92.
Both Mustangs were fighting. I'm struggling myself here. 10 minutes to go. .5 and 2.9. GEI is 8.1 in front. I'm going to need a miracle for catching those. Oh my god. Catch them quickly though. I think that's a bullshit warning for me. Well, these two Mustangs are keeping the pace to P11. Still 8 minutes of this. They're fighting very hard. Of course the LMP2 is in the way. This will be interesting. feel like he's let me have a go at this guy. So thank you.
Lap 2:36.91.
Need to get a good run here. That we did. Not close enough, I don't think. My fucking god. What is he doing?
Lap 2:38.08.
Right against the wall. And that code, yeah, it shuttered a bit there. That American muscle is just going to get him out of trouble here. This could be it, yeah. What a fucking bellend, man.
Lap 2:30.
He's gonna ram me if he gets shot. Why do that? A bell end. If he gets a chance, I think he's probably going to try and take us out. It was for P12, man. It's not like we're... like winning the race, right, is it? Yeah, and unfortunately with that battling for the few laps we had there, not close enough to capitalise on the McLaren. Last lap, last couple of corners. Okay. What's up? Okay. Oh, right.
The soil's heavy, and pull Friday and get it.
Really?
Get some 8-hour sun cream now.
Hey! Don't think he realises the lines here. Well, that was funny. Yeah, the line's there, bud. Well done, Danny. I don't know how I keep doing that. I apologise. But yeah, we'll check out the replay of the guy. I apologise. And if I missed it, Ozzy, I appreciate you being a part of this and being a part of the community there, dude, as well. Sorry if I was there, but thank you for coming in, Ozzy, as well, and being a part today. And we'll be back, yeah, obviously tomorrow with more racing. It'd be lovely to see you, but welcome to the JS server. Sorry about that, Brandon. Thank you for somebody telling me. It took me a while. But yeah, we're going to check out this this Mustang. Because I feel like if we'd have got past him straight away, we'd have got that top 10, even with the drive-through that we had straight off the bat. We'd have had a top 10 there, but should have, would have, could have. He was doing a good job up until the last couple of laps defending. There was no way past him other than through him, which, you know, I'm not going to do. And then all of a sudden, there's no excuse for the bus stop, what he did into the bus stop, right? Thanks again, see you. Take it easy, my friend, and have a good rest of your day, dude. But yeah, there's no excuse for what he did into the bus stop. Like, he'd already picked his lane, which is the left. Then he came over to defend it, and then he just tried to push us clean off, so it is what it is. We'll see about it. The replay will show us anyway. But yeah, it's a shame about the start, because I think, obviously, well, even a drive-through, it ended up near the top 10, in the top 10, which we should have been. We definitely had top 10 pace, right? So, let's figure this out. Come on. It's not liking this at the minute. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so this is the battle with the Mustangs. And at this point, we're trying to claw our way back into a top 10 position after a drive-through. And yeah, it's this guy here, this 𝕼𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕒𝕪, this Mustang. Even the other dude, 𝕼𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕒𝕪, even let me through to like have a try myself. But yeah, the crowd definitely had the measure. But yeah, he was doing a good job. You know, he was doing a good job defending. But why turn it into what he did? Well, out of frustration, or I don't know. You literally defending for P12 like it's the race win, right? How much sense does that make? Anyway, it's over now. I feel like you let out and let us go here. Never go at him. Appreciate that. Obviously not a lot I can do if he's gonna go the way he is, but so it's coming up. We're coming up to it anyway. I don't understand, right? He has no reason to defend though. He's obviously, you know, quickest driver. But to then drive like he did, that's it. Weird, right? I thought it was gonna go well there, but yeah, there again he's turned into that. Like yanked over to stop it. Fair enough. You were the car ahead. But that's when I realised that he was just gonna put our nose off at every opportunity. But then it was gonna be super easy to pull off line. And again, I think I could have had to go through here as well. You can see my inputs here, like I'm kind of lifting. We're already getting flashed by the LMPs. Again, at any point I wanted to, he did the same here. Look, this is. Because he's doing that on purpose. No, he's sliding over. But yeah, you got to understand, at least it felt like I was there. Yeah, you're just moving over on me. Like you have a car there. That's pretty much how he's defending that position. So we come up to this bit. And this is my issue with this guy. So you tell me if this is dirty or not, in your opinion. So he gets salted underneath to come across. Oh, was it the next lap? It's even the next lap. So I've had this here. And he just... yeah. And again, what the fuck is he doing? What is he doing, like? So that was kind of the end of that attack. And I've lost 2 positions for the price of one there. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, that was another thing as well. He like proper smashed the side of that. Boom! Like yeah, turned it too early. And then I hit him. Anyway, it's this next lap. This was dodgy here with the free wide thing. Wasn't sure what he was going to do there. But yeah, this next lap is where this what's his face? 𝕼𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕚𝕟. So that's the LMP2 he's hit on the side as well. I mean, understeer straight into him. And I can tell we've got LMP2 traffic coming up. I'm thinking this might be a prime opportunity to fight our way through. LMP2 goes on the left, so... So bearing in mind, he's already understeered into the bus stop, like going too fast. So this was his move. I'm so glad they didn't decide to give me a penalty. See, where is he going? Where's he going there? On real time. Good job, man. This is a silver rank driver, apparently. Ow. And then I was fully expecting him just to send it on me into turn 1 here and wipe us out. There's just no need in that all in the race. He was doing a good job at defending. I said he was doing a good job at defending. Anyway, such is life. It's dirty as it is. I do. I think so too. I don't think there's any need in it. But I'm glad at the end of the day, at the end of it, we got the better of him, which was nice to say the least. At least we got the better of him. I think I've got. Do not think I've got the willpower to do a Bahrain race. Daniel as well is absolutely killing it. And there's two people in here that are rated above him as well, so he's going to have some fun in that lobby. There's some DR for the guy. No interest in signing up for racing like that. Why is my lap time so far up on here? It's weird. I've got no interest in doing the racing with people like that. But there's some special events here. Where are the special events? Yeah, they were on there. I saw them. Where is it advanced? There was an online championship. Where is it? One sprint at Monza. I haven't done Monza on this track either. I haven't done Interlagos. In fact, I might have a quick blast on Interlagos. Obviously, that had been a dumb thing to do, was see the day off and do one more of these. I have got the time to do it as well. Have they taken them off because it's... Obviously, tomorrow is the... What is it one? Well, I can sign up to these now. I've got the goal thing. Is there an actual... what is it for this time? See what the interest are like in these races. So we know what that's like. About these ones. Okay. Alright. We'll do. Oh, yeah, online chat without missed it completely. Online championship, these for the race control. There's obviously that's not getting done. I don't care what it's got. This isn't available until tomorrow. The multi-class masters. And that look like Spa? Where is it? No, it's Monza. Back to round 1, and I get 2 attempts at this apparently. And this is what will work on my licensing here. Online championship. They're already what at Monza, so that's the first round. Okay. And then GT3 fixed. Jesus, is it at Le Mans? Holy shit. I wonder if I've missed that one, just... No. Not until, what, 4 o'clock, so an hour. Yeah, so that's something to look into for tomorrow's one. But I want to, what is it? Because I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to print it off. I open my own lobby, but I think I can't I? As I'm a Racecraft Pro, I can host my own server, right? Oh God, can I? Where it is? How do I need money to open this up? What is it? This is stupid. I might as well just come into. Yes, I'll do my attention. You must add at least one session with a minimum duration of 5 minutes. Alright. Yeah, fuck that. You need the credits to do it. Right. Waste of time, I apologise, you're just looking at a screen there. It's not fun. That's that. That's that. Alright, just a quick blast. I've not tried the circuits, I want to have a go at it. There's a few circuits I've tried, the different layouts so too, but I've not tried this. And this will be fun, I reckon, in like a hypercar or something similar. But I do want to give it a little whirl. I do hope we get to see this at the daily races, either an intermediate or even the beginner. That'd be super fun. But yeah, I'm going to have a quick zip round here, chill, and call it. So yeah, I have a few laps here just to experience 𝕼𝕒𝕪 for the first time in God knows how long. I think the last time I've done this is like an F1 game. It's got to be. In fact, it is. It's the Formula 1, like 18, 19, something like that. It's been a long time. Oh, that's a shame with that race going the way it did. Just for the drive-through off the bat. It's all right. It's against a shoulda and woulda and coulda. You actually never know, do you, where you would have ended up. But with the pace we had, we were all day in top 10 positions, and anything like else on top of that is technically just a bonus, right? Because some wind picking up. It's just a bonus, and there was a lot of people in there that were like platinum rated drivers and stuff. So there's definitely some driver ranks going. Shit, the bed. This track is taking all day to load in. 80%. Right. Couple of laps, we're done. Happy days. I can't believe I loaded in. I think it's just a fixed setup, so it just shouldn't matter too much. Come on. I'm dying to go out in the garden with a cup of coffee. Please, come on. Thank you. Shit, all of this is available, okay. Right. Let's go and experience what 𝕼𝕒𝕪 is like. Which way am I going, sir? Fair enough. I knew it would be tighter than I thought it would be. Cool how they've got the city in the background, the buildings. Session's just started, so I have no... Alright, I must have just come out the pit line. hell, that is a curve, that. Jesus, okay. Bit too much. Well, we paid for all of it. How are they doing that? How are they taking the grass? How are they taking the grass at the end? Has that been patched or something? We have a hypercar coming up. Extremely quickly. Breaking too early, but you'd have thought that with it being the first, that might be a shift down into first very quickly. Do that again. Yeah. I've done it again. Shit. Right, turning a lot later. I'm probably sure I know where I'm going. Doesn't look like it.
Time 1:42.24.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Really? Okay. That helps to touch the curb on the inside. Finally. Brush up on a few areas, but that was kind of our first official flying lap of Sao Paulo. The Brazilian Grand Prix. Hit the bed, I've done it again, gone wide. Fucking hypercar. Lower TC, breakaway winner. Miles off the AI, let alone bloody getting an actual lap in.
That time was a 1:38.30.
Oof. Mustang all over me. Okay. What's the AI doing?
8.55.
I'm all for aggressive AI, but am I in a fucking GTE or something? Bye! Really weird if the LMPs are trying to yeet us. And they're crashing up here too. Is that the same one?
Time 1:39.16.
What's happening? What the fuck is going on with these? They're really quick and then really slow. What is happening? I'll send you a screenshot at PM of next week's race. I'll look into it, brother. Again, it's highly unlikely, brother, but I will look into it. I want to see what that LMP2 was doing very quickly before we get off. It wasn't that lap. It wasn't that lap. It wasn't that lap. That lap? No. Was it this one? Yeah, this lap. What What is it? Is he trying to go into the pit lane? Is that what's happening there? Right? That's the only thing that makes any sense. Yeah, he's trying to go to the pit, I think. Like, what is going on? One word to do it. And he's, I think he's sat there for an entire lap. Okay. Is he still trying to get back? I'm still getting one. RTG? Weird, right? Yeah, he tried to get the pits. What I'm taking. No, right? That's the AI. It's not a player. Anyway, with that being said, I'll check out the Discord. I've got a load of Discord messages to get back to as well. But I will check it out, Briz, my friend, and I shall hopefully see you tomorrow after 9 AM BST. And there's no bullshit in this time. I'm not getting on at like 11 o'clock. I'll be on as soon as the school run's done, and it's brand new dailies tomorrow. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to a new challenge. I appreciate everyone pumping in today. Appreciate everyone that's brand new subscribed. All the usual suspects and all places. I appreciate Demon did here earlier on as well. Legend, dude, and everybody that goes. So we'll be back tomorrow with the brand new 𝕼𝕒𝕬𝕣 dailies, and we'll get to see out what tracks they are and what combinations that we'll have for the week. With that said, as always on this channel, big thank you to everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. Thank you, everyone.